Hello and welcome to the Delegate Wranglers Weekly Lowdown with Mash Media. I'm Martin Fullard. Now, something a little bit different today. 19th of July is the day when all restrictions are lifted, but there are still things to know, and there's a matter of personal responsibility that attendees, organisers and venues all have to play a role in taking care. So quickly then, let's just run through the key areas that everyone needs to be aware of from the 19th of July. Track and trace. Venues are no longer required to collect customer contact details or keep a record of staff and visitors, but they are encouraged to continue to display the NHS QR code for customers wishing to still check in. Venues or organisers don't have to ask customers to check in, and they can refuse, but we've got to make sure we keep it all there for those who still wish to do that. There should also be a manual method for those who don't have smartphones. On COVID status certification, there is no legal mandate to use the NHS app as proof of COVID-19 vaccination, negative test, or proof of natural antibodies. The government, however, does encourage that for larger events. We don't know exactly what they mean by larger event, but it's up to you to use your discretion. There's really no harm in doing it if it's quite straightforward for you to do. Cleaning and hygiene. From now on, an organiser hiring a venue for an event should discuss ventilation and cleaning with the venue operator to check their risk management protocols. The organiser should agree with the venue in advance any additional cleaning measures that need to be taken care of to manage risks, such as opening windows to increase ventilation. On face coverings are no longer required by law, but the government does expect and recommend that people should continue to wear them in crowded and enclosed settings, so maybe walking around buildings where perhaps they're not seated down. On social distancing rules will cease to exist from the 19th of July, but organisers and venues should consider floor markings and crowd management methods to prevent overcrowding and bottlenecks at certain points. And what to do if someone presents COVID-19 symptoms? Well, as it was before, the guidance says that if an attendee presents symptoms or the organiser or venue becomes aware of a case of suspected or confirmed case on site, they should not be admitted, or they should be asked to leave the facility or event and get home as quickly and as safely as possible, unless they need to be transported to hospital for treatment. The customer should be advised to self-isolate in line with the NHS guidelines and to take a PCR test. Now, where possible, the customer should be assessed on site, preferably by a medical professional if there is such a provision. Unless they're in need of urgent and medical attention and need to be transported to hospital for treatment, they should be encouraged to take a supervised lateral flow test. And lastly, communication. Websites, social media channels and any digital or written engagement should include up-to-date information on any attendee obligations or requirements in relation to COVID-19. And that is your weekly lowdown.